This is a PRS Holdings training video.
Welcome to part 1 of the Lockout Tagout video. This video will cover preparation, procedures, and restoring. This plan establishes procedures and guidelines for lockout tagout at PRS Holdings locations. It should be used to ensure that machines or pieces of equipment are isolated from all forms of potentially hazardous energy. The lockout and tagout procedure shall be accomplished before employees perform any service or maintenance activities where the unexpected energization, startup, or release of stored energy could cause injury. The sections for the plan include preparation for lockout tagout system procedure, restoring equipment to normal production operation, training, group lockout tagout procedures, forms, hazardous energy control procedure forms, one form for each piece of equipment or machinery that is covered by this lockout tagout plan. To find responsibilities by position, please refer to the responsibilities handout from your safety representative. We will now cover the preparation for lockout tagout. Obtain the proper hazardous energy control procedure for the equipment or machine to be locked out or tagged out. Identify affected employees by name that they may be involved in the impending lockout tagout. Refer to list of authorized employees from Appendix B. Lockout and tagout devices must be durable. Locks are able to withstand the expected environmental exposures, and tags will not deteriorate or become illegible if wet. Standardized in color, shape, and tags in print and format. Substantial to prevent accidental removal. Identifiable. Locks and tags must clearly identify the authorized employee who applies them. Preferably, the tag will have a photo ID. Tags must also warn against hazardous conditions if the machine or equipment is energized and must include a legend such as the following: do not start, do not open, do not close, do not energize, do not operate. And finally, keys. Each lock will only have one key. Lockout tagout procedure. Notify. The authorized employee notifies affected employees that a lockout tagout is going to be used and the reason for it and length of time. Identify. The authorized employee will identify the type and magnitude of energy the machine or equipment utilizes and shall understand the hazards, including methods to control the energy and application of locks and tags. Shut down the equipment by normal stopping procedures. Try to operate the equipment to be sure that it is off. Isolate. After the machine or equipment is turned off, isolate the machine or equipment from its energy source or sources. Lock and tag out the energy isolating devices with assigned individual locks and tags. Dissipate any stored or residual energy, capacitors, springs, rotating flywheels, hydraulic systems, and air, gas, steam, or water pressure lines by methods such as repositioning, blocking, bleeding down, grounding, etc. Check and verify. After ensuring that other personnel will not be exposed, the authorized employee will ensure that the equipment is completely disconnected from all energy sources by operating the push button or other normal operating controls, or by otherwise testing to make sure the machine or equipment will not operate. Neutralize. Return operating controls to neutral or the off position after verifying the isolation of the equipment. State of zero energy. Inspect to assure that all sources of potential hazardous energy have been reduced to a zero energy state. When working on electrical units, the circuit is to be tested for residual energy by using a voltage meter. The machine is now locked and tagged out, and service or repairs can safely begin. Do not attempt to operate machine or equipment when it is locked or tagged out. Restoring equipment to normal production operation. After servicing and/or maintenance is complete and equipment is ready for normal production operations, check the area to ensure that no one is exposed. Ensure tools have been removed from the equipment and guards have been reinstalled. Remove lockout tagout devices and reconnect the disconnect to restore energy to the machine. This has been part 1 of the lockout tagout video covering preparation, procedures, and restoring. Keep a lookout for part 2 coming soon.
This has been another PRS Holdings training video. Thank you for taking another step to zero.